T-Mac, exciting times signing another contract extension. This time last year, did you expect to be signing that one?
Yeah, very different scenario this time last year. A little bit more positive and a bit less stressful, which is nice. But yeah, I think it's been an awesome season for the team, and I'm pretty excited to be able to just do this and do it in a pretty low-key way, and yeah, just have it done with the footy club, and now we can move on to a more important thing next weekend.
Likely to be a one-club player as well. Is that something that's important to you?
I thought about it a little bit the last day or two with Nathan, and you know, we went through some horrible years together, but you do see what the respect he's got through the competition and from Melbourne supporters, and you know, I'm probably not the career that Nathan's had overall, but it is pretty special to be here for that amount of time. And look, I'm really confident I can play on after that, but it'll be towards the tail end of my career at that stage, and to be at the one club for the whole time has been pretty awesome.
We are now on the verge of a grand final. How much are you driven by that premiership success? Obviously, you pour so much time into a career. Is the premiership the be-all, end-all?
Yeah, well, it is really. It's funny because through the middle part of my career, it almost didn't seem like it was ever realistic. And you remember, like, you watched on TV in the off-season, and I've been to a couple of them, and it just never felt like we were a realistic chance of being there. And even from the last 2 years we've had, it's been pretty dire at some stages, and to have the turnaround we have this season has been just really exciting. And it's just been it's actually been quite odd with the way it's been done. Being here in WA, we've been a lot in quarantine, so you haven't quite had the build-up of how big the occasion really is with how isolated we've been. But when you talk to everyone back home and how much they're missing it and how much they want to be involved in, you feel how special it is, and I think it'll really dawn on us next week as we get closer to the game.
Coming from 9th last year, obviously it's a massive turnaround. You probably expected to play finals, but did you have the belief we could go this far?
Look, I've had the belief we could be good, but you sort of didn't know what was going to be the catalyst to get it into motion, and I still don't really know what it was this year, other than guys came back really fit in pre-season. They bought into the way we wanted to play, but you need a lot of luck along the way. We've been pretty lucky with injuries. We got on the roll early and built a lot of confidence in the way we play, so things have to go right. But yeah, there was a level of confidence. We've got a really good side, and we've had a core of a good side for a few years now. Just unfortunately, 19 and 20 didn't really go very smoothly, and we almost shot ourselves in the foot a bit. So look, I was confident we could be good. Probably a little bit surprised by how well we've gone, but I think we've done it for a long enough period of time now that we're confident we're good enough to get the job done.
That core group is in a good age demographic as well. Does that give you confidence that this isn't just a one-off thing, it's a long-term success for the club?
I think so, but you never really know. Things can change so rapidly, and you see sides go from the top to the bottom very quickly and vice versa. So no, you would never take that for granted after being in the situations we've been in down the bottom for a long time. So we just make the most of this year, and when this is done, we go back to training, getting ready for a whole new season. So I think, as you said, there is a good core group of really talented players in the middle of their career that have got a lot of growth, and hopefully I'm part of that for a little bit longer.
Have you allowed yourself to dream a little bit about what it'll be like holding the cup?
Yeah, it's inevitable to think about it a little bit, but because we've had the 2 weeks, it's been a very low-key week for us so far. We've just done our sort of training, but haven't had a lot of meetings yet. Yeah, it'll become a bit more real, I reckon, next week when we train on Optus Stadium and when you see the crowd and that sort of thing. But I think you'd be lying if you didn't think about winning it at some stage.
It's an exciting time. Good luck for that one, and well done for the contract.
Yeah, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to the rest of my career at Melbourne, and just wanted to say thank you to the club for what they've done and everything they've given me and my family so far. So really excited to keep going.